Hello, and I'm back. It's Sunday instead of Saturday this week, and we're doing Saturday looks. And this is going to be a quick, easy type of makeup today that I'm doing. I didn't know what I'm going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do. I still don't know. I have all my palettes here to play with, but I think I'm going to go with some kind of natural look. That's the easiest to go to. Something with a natural lip and something with natural eye tones, meaning closer to your skin tone. So browns, light tans, things of that nature. So we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the priming. So bear with me with that. I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I'm using my Mary Kay eye primer right now. And I tend to try to remember to use my ring finger when I'm doing this. Use my pinky sometimes to touch up. And I go ahead and prime the other eye. And I usually don't use a lot. My hand, you can't really see that because of the brightness of the light. There's a little bit, see? Very little. So you don't need a lot. You know what I say? And I just spread it generously. I'm not doing a wide lid coverage, but I do that just in case I change my mind. And I do right under it too, because I always put color right there too. Okay. So okay. All right, so then I'm going to go ahead and prime my face with my foundation primer, which is also Mary Kay. Same bottle I always use. Use a decent amount. Here, 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 and here. And then I pull it up and out. Wherever I'm going to apply foundation. Okay. You don't need to rub it in a lot. Doesn't need to be heavily rubbed in. That to the side. I also have a primer for my lashes from Mary Kay. I can't really see it, but it's like white. It's white, so that's why it's really glaring. So I'll move it down here. But yeah, so it's like a white with black writing on it. So this is a lash primer by Mary Kay. I prime my lashes because I do put mascara on, so I go down and up and all the way under and pull it up. And you see the applicator is like white and um, black mixture, and the primer is clear, so you can't really see it on the bristles. So I just do that on there. Prime. And I also have a lip primer as well. I'm not sure. Do I have it handy? It's not that it's a requirement because it's not. So it's not a big deal if you don't have a lip primer. I use it sometimes, but sometimes what I've found, I probably have it in my lip bag here because I tend to. Again, I might have put it over in my makeup case anyway. I don't always use it because I notice that sometimes it will make the some of the lipsticks like in here not stay, and I like my lipsticks not to like to be missing in that section. Also, I like this is a lash and brow building serum. I have not used it on my brows because my brows are fine. I don't really like my brows overly thick, and I fill them when I want. So I put this on my lashes. This is also Mary Kay's lash and brow building serum. I'll take it on the base along the line of where my lash is, and then lay it on it. This will help make help growth your lashes. I have really long lashes already, but I don't really do false eyelashes, so they get a little longer. I'm fine with that. So you can get this at Mary Kay. As you know, I am a beauty consultant, so you can always ask me if you want to get something. If you see me using the Mary Kay base, then please do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do something different today. I'm gonna put my foundation on before I do my eyes, because when I'm doing a fast look, I always do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Mary Kay foundation that I always use and put my foundation on. This is a new sponge too, by the way. So, and I got this from Mary Kay. There's always more than one way to apply makeup. So some people use brushes. I use my blender. This is technically a live, but I did it unlisted so that we can just be a video for you guys. Because most people aren't up and about online looking for tutorials and stuff at this time of day on Sunday. So I figure I'll do it when I have to do my makeup anyway for a meeting online. Why not, right? So that's on. Now while that's going in my skin and settling and matching, I'm going to go ahead and start my eyes. Let's see what I'm doing here. I think I'm going to use, see, I have my Mary Kay palette as well. Mary Kay. And I'm going to do my Mary Kay palette today. I actually just recently purchased this nice organizer for my brushes. Mary Kay's brush organizer. I just recently purchased that. I really like it. It makes it a lot easier on me, my brushes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my base right now. And I'm going to use a lighter color to start. And these are all Mary Kay shades in here. I'll show you real quick. Okay. And I am using Biscotti. I think it's called Biscotti right now. I'm going to put that down here on my lid as a base. And we're going natural today. So, and natural really should look less like you have a lot of makeup on. It should be light looking, even if you end up having more layers on than actual. So I'm going to just go up a little bit higher than my lid right there, right out to the sides. Okay. It's not going to say that color. This is my base. Okay. After that, I'm going to go in with this. Let me see what color this is because I don't know off the top of my head. I'm going to lift a little piece. I'm going to go in with a dusty. Oops. Hold on 1 second because my dusty rose jumped away. So give me 1 second. 1 second. So silly. I'm back. Okay. I got that out the way. Had to go under the desk just to get it. So, anyway. Come on, Mike. There we go. Okay, so now that I have my Dusty Rose back in my hand, she just was going to go under the desk. My crazy child in the background. So that's Dusty. Excuse me. Dusty Rose. Now this lighting today is really being a pain in the butt. Let me see if I can down it a little bit. So that's Dusty Rose, and it's kind of like you can't really see it. It's like a light pinkish hue to it, but like it's a mixture. You'll be able to see once I get it on a little bit. I'm also gonna go over my lid with that. Just not heavy, but right over that light color. And do the other eye. Okay. All right. You got another brush here. Make sure it is, because I cleaned my brushes yesterday, but sometimes I don't clean them good enough because I'm in a rush. Anyway, so I want to go in with a brown, so light brown. I think. Let me see the exact name of this color. Ooh, Dusty, you know what? Stop it. Okay, move that one out the way. And I'm going to be using Cinnabar. Cinnabar is a type of brown. I'm going to go right around there in the crease here. That one. And come down on the corner of the lid. Pull some down into the lid area here. And it's not too dark, but it sets off that color that I put on it with Dusty Rose. Yeah. Very easy. I'm not going to go in with too many different colors because it does become more time consuming. It's supposed to be a more quick type of look, but natural. All right. So after that, then I'm going to get a wider blending brush. This is an eye blender from Mary Kay. And I'm going to go over it with a lighter tan that has a slight shimmer to it. And that one is called Candlelight. Yeah, this Candlelight. So I'm going to take Candlelight very lightly and dust right over up above. Okay. Again. And then blend down into both of the other color sets. And then do the same thing on the other side. Blend down. So now more blending it in, not letting the color just stay prominent by itself. Blending together. Okay. And then I'm going to take, I think I have a brown. So this is Mary Kay's. No, not this one. This one. That's not the right one. Where's I left my eye bag over there, but I have liners right in my brush holder because it makes it easier. So I'm going to take one of the black crowns and just line my bottom lid and top line lid where the lash line is. But not very heavy, very light. Don't know why my signal's showing like it's weakened. That's with the internet. You never know what's going to happen. And I'm not really going to do any wings today. Just right under the lid line. I think called like the wet line or something like that. And I'm going to go right in the lash line very lightly, make it a thin line. Not an overly thick line. And I'm going to go back in with a brush actually to fade it out a little bit. So, okay. That's the darker color on it. I'm just gonna go right in on that line and then brush it a little bit. And do the other side the same way. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that, I see like okay, so it's not too strong. So I don't want the dusty rose to be too prominent. So I'm just gonna go and blend a little bit more with that. Rub, rub, rub. That's better. All right, so then I'm gonna go with my this is a waterproof mascara. I'm just gonna go right into my lashes here, pull them up from the bottom to the tip. Okay. All right. All right. And I'm not gonna contour a lot. I'm just gonna do like part of my nose. And I have in here my Mary Kay palette, the powder to cream foundation that I tend to use for a highlighting crown. I have one crown somewhere, probably in my lip bag, but anyway. So I just do that for the contour, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the dark lines first, pulling them down to the side of the nose. And do the other side. Okay, so just contour the nose lightly. Sometimes depending on my time that I would have, I may go in and do highlighting with this perfect concealer. So I might want to do a little bit of that. Take some of the off the applicator and just go under here. Do a little bit of that, and I need my blending sponge for this. Okay. So, and I think I want to go in again with the lighter, because I think the dark got a little bit too prominent there. So I'm just gonna go up the center of the nose with that, flatten it a little bit out. Yeah, that's better, because I think the darker contours got in the center a little too much there, a little too much. Okay, so that's the basis of that. I'm not going to contour any further because this is a lighter look, I said. And now I'm going to do the lips real quick. I have a lot of different lip colors, and this is only a little bit of my lip colors. And I have a few options today. Plenty of options, actually. So I think I'm gonna go in with the NYX butter gloss in the color Sugar High. It tastes pretty good too. It's sweet. And this is Mary Kay's Beach Bronze from the Gloss Unlimited line. So I'm gonna go in first with the NYX butter gloss in the Sugar High color. And over top with the Mary Kay, give it a slight shine. Mary Kay has really nice applicators on theirs. I really like them. Once they go right to the edge and get the edges of the lips. And then we're going to touch up with a little bit of shimmer. Let's see what we got here. This is actually a blush highlighter and a blush highlight mixture from Wet and Wild. I got it for my birthday from my mom, but I like them. So I'm gonna go in with this lighter one here, and just on my Mary Kay cheek brush, and go right here on my blush line with it. And then right down the center of the nose. I also like to tap the tip of the nose. See? Like that. It's kind of cute. And I did that. And those highlight spots. And then drop the base of the cheek too. Okay. So that's that. And now I'm going to do a finishing spray from Mary Kay. Right here. So. And there you go. Very natural type of look, not too much to it. Didn't take that long, about less than 20 minutes, I think that was. I'll have to check the time, but around 20 something minutes. And I don't know again why my internet, see my signals like warning me that it's low. So pardon me if the quality dropped a little bit. It should go back up a little bit. But so that's today's look for Sunday. Very light, very natural. If you're interested in the products you saw me use today, let me know in the comments. I will leave my Mary Kay link in my description as well. And I'll also list some of the products that I used today. All right. Happy making up them faces. See you guys next weekend.